friends, it's your girl Nebula Stone, and today I just wanted to do a little chit chat so we can get to know each other. And yeah, before I get started, let me show you my makeup. If you like it, let me know so that I can do a makeup tutorial, maybe. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, let me know if you like it. Okay, so let's get started. If you watched my last video, you know that I want to be a makeup artist, and I started building my kit, and honestly since then it's already grown a little bit, and slowly but surely it's getting there, and I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I actually started wearing makeup a year and a half ago at the beginning of 2016 because I had my job, and so I could start buying makeup and practicing, and I just really fell in love with it, and that's all I would do. I would watch makeup videos and collections and tutorials and stuff like that. And so yeah, now a month ago I just decided I want to be a makeup artist. I actually made an Instagram page. It's called neysa.mua if you want to follow that. It's pretty much all about makeup. Yeah, so neyssa.mua. So yeah, follow me. Okay, so I actually don't really know how far I want to get into this makeup thing. I just know that for now, this is just what I want to do. So right now I'm just practicing, and then eventually I'm gonna what's it called? I'm gonna do bridal and special occasion makeup. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, and I guess that might seem crazy because it's I just got into makeup and all of a sudden I want to make a career out of this, but that's just honestly how I am. Yeah, so when I get phases, when I was 13, I just randomly decided I want to become a vegetarian, and then I started doing research about that, and in that moment, when I was learning how to eat and all these things about food, I was just whoa, this is the coolest thing ever. And so I became a dietitian. Well, I wanted to become a dietitian at that time, and that lasted until I was 18. So from 13 to 18, I just was all about learning about food, and it was yeah, it was fine. But right now, I'm just not interested in that. I actually changed my major because it was just, yeah, I was in school to become that, but then I changed my major to early childhood education. So yeah, so that's another thing. I get heavy into my phases, but I also just change my mind often. Another example is Japanese. Yeah, I started to learn Japanese when I was in 8th grade, and pretty much all my free time I would spend it learning Japanese, and I still remember a lot of it. But yeah, for example, konnichiwa watashi no namae konnichiwa watashi no namae wa Neysa desu, and then I can still count to 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yeah, so I was learning Japanese for a whole year, and it was pretty cool, but I decided to stop because of the silliest thing. I wanted to live in Japan, but then I learned that fruit was super expensive there, and I was what? I don't know, $25 for a watermelon? I can't do that. I can't live in a place where watermelon is $25. So, yeah. That's what made me decide not to want to live in Japan anymore. Expensive fruit. Yeah. Also, I wanted to be a fashion designer when I was, maybe I started to want to be a fashion designer when I was 8, and I would actually cut up clothes and sew them, make them for my dolls and for myself, and they, and I drew, and it was I was really in there. But I guess at 11 I got a sewing machine, and it scared the living crap out of me because the sound it made, it was just loud and obnoxious. And also one time when I was sewing up something, I guess I used the wrong needle for the whatever part of the sewing machine it's called. I used the wrong needle, and so as soon as it hit that metal, it flew at my eye, and yeah, thank God my eyes were closed, but after that I just never touched it again. I was it stabbed me in the eye, or it almost did. I can't do it. Yeah. Also, I guess I didn't want to be a fashion designer anymore because like I learned about how like cutthroat the industry was, and I was just like, nah, that doesn't sound fun at all. Yeah, but where am I going with this? I changed my mind a lot. Yeah, and honestly, because of this, I feel like I'm gonna be changing my career like every 10 years. And honestly, I have no problem with that because it's like, there's so many things in the world to try. Like, why would I just want to do one thing for the rest of my life? You know? Yeah. Anyways, you know what? Like, yeah, let's talk about that. I guess people like to talk like there's only one way to live your life. You know, you just gotta like work for this certain thing like all the time. Like, first, you know, you're in school until you're 18, but like really when you're in high school, you're not just being in high school, you're like working to be in like college, and so you're doing volunteer hours, all these extracurricular activities so that you look good for college, and all these, I don't know, just all these things going on just so you can get into college, and it's like all extra stress like on top of your high school stuff. And then you go to college for like 4 years, you get your bachelor's, and then like bachelor's is enough, so you get your master's, and then, you know, you're in debt, and then like you start working, and then you're in your 30s, you're like out of debt, whatever, and then you're just working, and like it's, you know, you're just never satisfied. You're trying to get that promotion. You feel like your life would be so much better if you had that, and you just keep on working pretty much until you die, and you just never really learn to be content. And that's something really, I don't know, that's something really important. Like, I feel like, I don't know, we're just adding extra pressure to ourselves to just do these things and do these things a certain way, and it's just not cool, you know? Like, I don't know, I feel like it's a good thing to be content, because like if you're not happy with where you are right now, you're not going to be happy with where you are in 5 years. Like, you just have to be living in the moment and just like seeing and being okay with it, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this because like my life is perfect. I thought I heard something. I'm not just saying, okay, I'm not just saying this because my life is perfect or anything. I mean, I'm in debt, I'm overweight, I'm 19, living in America, and I still don't have my driver's license. Don't ask me why, it's a little embarrassing, but like honestly, whatever. And when I talk on the phone, like I sound like I'm 8, and so like I'd have people, you know, answering and being like, is the adult home? And I'm like, I'm an adult, but whatever, it's just me. But yeah, I guess just look, I don't know, I don't have to dwell on these things because like I know, like I'm not always going to be like this. There's always going to be new things going on. So like really, no matter what situation I'm in, I'm going to have to be content. And like that's just how life works, and that's how life gets exciting. You just keep doing what you're doing. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I guess let's just talk about an example. Like this summer, I wanted to have a full-time job because, you know, I need money. And so, like the first month that I was here, I applied to 20 jobs, and like none of them called me back for an interview, and that sort of like really sucked. But, you know, there's always a brighter side to things because, I don't know, having those like months of just like free time doing nothing, I feel like I learned so much just about myself and about life, and really just learning how to be content. And also like this summer, like I found Jesus. I don't know, like I was really able to like really know about Jesus and who he is and like what he can do. And it's like, I don't know, that was like the best thing, the best part of the summer, just like really finding, like being in touch with my spirit and just like, I don't know, finding that happiness. And even though I'm just home all day doing nothing, it's, you know, I'm making the most of it in a way. I don't know, maybe not to you, but to me, I'm living the life. Yeah. Yeah, so like honestly, if I had a full-time job, I wouldn't have been able to learn what I did learn this summer, and I wouldn't be this happy. That's there's oh gosh, I feel like I have so many other things to say about like me and like where I was like a couple weeks ago, a couple years ago. Yeah. But yeah, so I guess I just needed this summer to reflect and just learn how to be content no matter what situation I am. Like, I'm just so excited about life now, just living and, not stressing myself about so much because, I already know that, God has a plan for me. And, Jeremiah 29 verse 11 is my favorite verse. For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. And so, like, I don't have to worry about crap. If I do what God wants, like, everything's gonna work out. It's gonna be fine. And so, really just, I'm not making sense, but yeah. Be content, guys. All these people just like working for that next thing, but never really living in the moment, and then, just suddenly dying and not really experiencing life the way they should have or could have. So, I guess that's all I want to talk about today. Yeah. I wish I planned this out better. Anyways, bye!